Good morning, fellas. I look massive. Let's go. How are you doing? Good? Good. Wow. It's going to be a great day today, all right? I just woke up and I can already feel it. Look at this. There's something about waking up and the skylight is just blasting light down. That's just a little bit different. Like, it's living here is just a little bit different. I wake up and I just get slapped. As soon as I wake up, I take my sleeping mask off, which is literally this, right? So I sleep like this, obviously properly on, and I take it off and I wake up and I'm like, bah, instantly flashbanged with like sunlight, and it's just great. Like, I didn't have that in the other house. I'd have to wake up, open the blinds or whatever. But here, I literally wake up and I'm like, pooh, instantly human life, vitamin D3, sunlight, just slamming my eyes. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's go get breakfast. It's all nice upstairs, but then on the other side, it's a bit cooked downstairs because, can you see any light here? I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's not much light here. And if I turn around, still not much light. And then when I open these windows, I live on the bottom floor. So there's literally, and also, it just straight up faces a road. Like, it's not even a window. It's not really a road, it's just like the residential area, but like, there's no light here. Like, downstairs, there's no like direct sunlight. Upstairs, cool. Downstairs, it just like, no matter what time it is, essentially in the day, the downstairs looks the same. And I had to buy a lamp. Like, I had to get this bad boy. It's just weird. Like, it's just literally weird because my other house had like the whole wall in the living room was just windows. I don't know, I'm just like talking to you about how my house is, but it's just a little bit different. I can turn the lights on, but they're like clinical hospital lights. I'm gonna go insane. Breakfast is standard. I'm just gonna have 6 turkey rashers. And recently, okay, call me crazy. Like, oh, I'm so random, bro. I've been having cereal dry. It just tastes better. I don't know. Like, the milk, it's sort of, you know, you're meant to have cereal with milk, but I just put it in the shaker cup. I just load up the shaker cup with cereal, which is like a perfect 120 grams, and then I just sit there and I just, it's like a perfect delivery method because you can just tilt it and just have cereal instead of eating it through a spoon. I know it's just like a little bit different, but I don't know. As soon as I moved here, I'm losing my mind. What can I say? I'm like doing things differently. I'm losing my mind. But yeah, 120 grams of Frosties, 6 turkey rashers. I'm gonna have an electrolyte tablet as well. So I'm gonna have 1.5 liters of water, which is gonna be in this very exclusive Evian bottle, because I literally have used it for the last week. What am I saying, lad? Then we got the hydration tablet, which is a lemon flavor. They're actually really nice. I had the mixed berry and the other one, I can't remember what flavor that was, but the lemon one, banging. Oh my god, Dave, you're so big and muscular. Where did you get this comically too small t-shirt from? Hey, it's from Gymshark, mate. You know exactly where it's from. Anyways, pool day today. Wowza. Like I said, it's gonna be a good day. Yesterday, I had the most insane push day. I'm sorry I didn't bring you along. I figured out the way to do YouTube is to just like not stress about it, right? Because I'm a big tweaker, yeah? So I'm either all or nothing. It's either daily vlogs, 18 times a day, or it's nothing. So I'm just gonna be more sensible and maybe realize that, you know, everyday stuff just isn't necessary. Anyways, so push day yesterday was great, which is great, but also a little bit worrisome because usually when I'm so hyped, so excited, and I know this happens to you as well, you have such a good day yesterday or the day before, and then you come into the gym the next day and it just doesn't hit the same. Like, because essentially you felt that high, right? And then you're like, oh, I want to repeat that. It's just like unlikely to happen. So I'm coming in expecting to have an absolutely amazing session, but I just know that maybe potentially it's just not going to be as good as yesterday. And back in the day, I used to chase that all the time. Like, I would have a good session. I'd be like, okay, let's make this one just as good. I'm literally mixing this pre-workout with a fork I used for steak yesterday. Jesus Christ. This is what happens when you live alone, by the way. I don't have a dishwasher either. Well, I used to have 2 back when I lived with Lucy. I had the physical one, the person, and the, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, dead jokes aside, please. Push day. What am I saying? Pull day. What am I saying? It's a pull day. And I'm expecting to have a good session. My weight's going up. I woke up today, I was 94.5 kilos. So my weight is slowly creeping up because I was like 91, 92, I was hovering around there. I can see that I'm gaining a bit of body fat, like on my abs and my face a little bit, but that's completely fine. That's exactly what I want because I'm trying to push the calories. I'm stuffing myself every day, trying to get as close to 5,000 calories as possible because the last time I did that, I got to 100 kilos. So I'm just gonna stick to that for as long as possible because as well as, I hit PI yesterday, I hit 167 for 5, and then I'm planning on hitting at least 192 at the event on Saturday. So I've got, Tuesday, I've got a few days until I have to just perform. I've got no choice. I've got to hit a PR. And if I do, oh boys, I say if, I will, but I'm just so excited because last time at the event we hit PR and it was just gas, and this time I'm gonna hit PR, it's gonna be gas and everyone's gonna be there. You guys are gonna hit PRs as well, it's just gonna be insane. Can't wait. 1 scoop of overdrive, 1 scoop of pump. Classic combo. Goal for today, get an absolutely disgusting, filthy pump, right? We're starting off easy bar curls, nice, into probably about 4 sets with a drop set, just because. Then we're gonna go into lat pull downs, but they have this amazing machine at Ultraflex, yeah? It's 2 cables, like, it's a lat pull down, right, essentially. But instead of having 1 bar, you have 2 handles, and then you can pull down like with a natural neutral grip, and it just feels a lot more like a human movement instead of like that lat pull down, whether you're going underarm, neutral, or like this. With this one, because it's handles, you can twist it and turn it, and it's just like, it just better suits your body. You can get a nice like big stretch, good contraction. It just feels a lot more natural. Then we're gonna go into some preacher curls. So 2 movements of biceps. So we've got a length and range, right? We're doing the easy bar curls, bosh. Then the short and range, bosh, we're getting that squeeze in. Then, so the lat pull downs as well, we got a vertical pull. And then as the last exercise, the 4th exercise, we're gonna be doing a chest supported row. So hit that like horizontal pull as well as chest supported, just so it's like no cheating, right, essentially. And that's the session. 4 sets of each. So we're looking at what? 4 times 4, 16 sets in that session. Give or take a couple of drop sets, 18 sets in that session. Been doing it for yonks, mate. I recover just fine. So I'm doing push, pull, legs, rest. Push, pull, legs, rest. So 2 rest days a week, probably averaging about 5 days in the gym. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna carry on doing. Tell you what, it actually is just weird living here on my own. Like, it's proper weird. I haven't been on my own ever. Like in a house. It's proper weird. I don't know if I know some of you guys probably moved out to uni and whatever, and you've got your own little space. But then you've got your halls, you've got your mates, everything. It's like, it's so weird. Just, there's no one here. There's nobody here. And I'm going insane, okay? Anyways, let's get to the gym, huh? I'm also bold as fuck. Also, look at this. Just before the event, we've got an event in a few days, yeah? Look what pops up on my forehead. Are you kidding me? I was just thinking to myself, this event is gonna be absolutely crazy, by the way. There's been 300 tickets. They're literally about to be sold out. There's only a few left. And it's just imagine, like, imagine your gym, or any gym. 300 people. Just imagine, like, it's just, we've had the events before, but it's nothing like this. Nothing of this scale. There was like 200. But just to add another 100 people on top, plus members, plus people that are going to show up on the day. I feel sorry for the staff, because they're going to have to deal with everybody being there. Obviously they agree to it, it's fine, but like, I don't know what's coming, and neither do they. And neither do the people. I think even people that are showing up to the event, I don't think you're even ready for what's about to happen there. Like, oh, it's going to be sick. It's just going to be sick. Also, whoever this guy is next to me, this car, fuck this guy. On a real, fuck this guy. Hope he fucking crashes in, because he parks like an absolute twat. Like, if you can think of a straight line, he is like the furthest thing away from a straight line, just parks like an absolute twat. Unbelievable guy. And he's got an electric car as well. Fuck that guy. Anyways, let's go lift. Fuck that guy. Yo, welcome to the pool day. What's going on? As you can see, setup is a little bit different. No more camera, because I've got a podcast mic. I don't know if you can hear this crazy quality right now. I don't know if any of you are into ASMR, but I can give you a few fucking tap, 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 tap. I don't know how ASMR goes. I don't watch that shit. Anyways, pool day. Well, let's get into it, mate. It was actually a decent session. I was expecting a lot more, but like I said to you, yesterday was just such a good session that today it was just the chances of me having an amazing session was slim. Anyways, warming up here. First exercise obviously being bicep curls, because my biceps suck dick, right? So 4 sets of the easy bar curls. And let me tell you something, the weight is not important, all right? And I know I sound like some foo-foo fucking yoga, like, promoting person that does Pilates, but actually on biceps, the weight doesn't matter as much as you think. Like, I see loads of people curling like 25 kilo dumbbells and shit and whatever, when in reality, you don't really need that much, because if you just actually take control of the weight and make sure that you're using your biceps properly, you don't need that much weight, okay? That's just the secret of the game. You don't need that much weight. You look at you look at pro bodybuilders, they're using little baby weights, essentially, right? And if they're not, they're swinging the fuck out of it, right? Like, think of your bicep. It's an absolutely tiny muscle. Like, if you look at the size of your bicep and compare it to like something like your leg or your chest or your shoulder or something, it is tiny, mate. Anyways, so 4 sets. My excuses aside for being weak, 4 sets of anywhere between 12 and 15. And on the last set, I went for a drop set as well. So, and the key is here,
that I'm trying to keep the pressure on the outside of my palm. So if you look just below your pinky, there's like a meaty part of your palm, right? As you're curling, if you're thinking about that part of your arm and palm and supinating as much as you can on the way up and all the way down, trying to keep that supinated, your biceps are going to be smoked. Because a lot of people, they keep their elbows out and they're sort of like half shrugging, upright rowing, sort of, I don't even know if you could call it a curl, right? I know my biceps suck, but there is a reason why I know all these things, because I'm trying to optimize it as much as possible. And if you have even decent bicep genetics, the more you can optimize the way you train, the better they're going to grow. Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense. So 4 sets, 12 to 15, little drop set at the end where I halved the weight and I just went to complete failure. And then I moved on to this lat pull down. This is the lat pull down I was telling you about earlier in the video. And it is like this dual handle lat pull down, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Especially for me. I don't know about you guys, but I've got 2 different arms, right? My arm was all broken when I was younger. My arms were broken. One of my arms was broken when I was younger. So I've got 2 completely different pulling like patterns with my arms. So it's really good if I can get a unilateral sort of like effect on a pull down. So this feels really, really optimal. And what I'm thinking about here is pulling with my pinky again. Pulling with my pinky, dragging my elbows to my back pockets and trying to keep them as close to my body as possible. So as I go down, I'm almost trying to crank my elbows by my body in front of me and then pull them in like into my back pockets, and your lats get absolutely smoked on this. It's incredible. I love this machine. I'm gonna be using it every single pull day because there's literally nothing better. Right? There's literally nothing better. Like both dual-handed, like any sort of mag grip behavior doesn't even add up. That is the best machine, hands down. All right, without question. Don't argue with me. Then preacher curls. Once again, the key here, right, is to keep pressure on the outside of your palm. And then as you go up, you're almost trying to like touch your elbows together, right? So as you go up, you can see my elbows raise off the pad a little bit, and then I'm trying to really touch them together and then squeeze up, right? Because your bicep also helps in shoulder, what's the fucking word? Fuck off, basically. You know exactly what I mean. You can see it. What is the word? I can't think of it. And I'm not doing another take. This is it. This is a 1 take only. But yeah, basically, just try and bring your elbows together, right? Because it helps. The bicep helps in that motion as well. I can't remember what the word is called because I'm literally brain dead. I just finished eating and I can't think. But I did 4 sets. Literally, the worst voiceover to ever happen on YouTube. 4 sets of 12 to 15 here to failure. Just smoke the biceps off, literally, mate. Nothing to it but to do it, mate. And then on the chest supported row, this machine is absolutely crazy. It feels like you're lifting in space. You can see it's moving a little bit and it's just so optimal. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just literally the most optimal machine. This gym is literally full of these machines from Hoist. So much of their equipment. I don't know. I've heard people hate on the Hoist equipment, but I feel like it's just different gravy, mate. When it moves with you, it feels so optimal. You don't have to do anything. You just focus on pulling and then that's it. Like the exercise is done properly for you. Did 4 plates here, which is, I don't know if that's wild or not, but it looks pretty cool. 3 sets here of 12 to 15 as well. Nice and high rep session. It was decent. What can I tell you? And on here, I think about dragging my elbows into my body as well, by the way. Like same thing, pressure on my pinky and then trying to drag it in by my body. And as it gets heavier, it's a little bit harder to do, but chest up, elbow in, focus on your pinky. That's that. I hope that the worst voiceover. What do we have here? Post-workout. Look at the fucking mess I made. Oh my god. Anyways, post-workout, we got a massive steak. It's not like a regular size steak. Regular size steaks are like 220 grams. This is 350, I believe. This is a sirloin steak, so I got a fat steak there. And I made myself a little post-workout healthy smoothie. So in this smoothie, there is 400 grams of mixed berries, frozen, 120 grams of oats, and 400 milliliters of orange juice. So that's a carb bomb, and then I've got a little protein bomb in the form of a steak. I cook it at like medium-high heat for probably about 2 minutes aside. Try and get it as close to like medium rare / rare. Just get a little sear on it basically, and just munch it. Tastes amazing. That's the post-workout. I'll see you in a second when the steak is done. We have the final product. I think I cracked it. I think I got it. That's looking pretty rare. That's pretty good. I'm not entirely sure how many calories this comes to, but I'll leave it for you on the screen right there. Like I said, I gave you the recipe for that, and the steak is just a
just a big slab of sirloin. Last bulk, when I got to 100 kilos, I was having 3 ribeyes a day, a smoothie, and the other meals were just loaded with rice. So last bulk, when I got to 100 kilos, I exclusively bulked on steaks. And that's a bit expensive, yeah, but I did the job and I don't really spend money on anything else. Like lifestyle wise, like I don't pay for clothes, I don't pay for the gym, I don't pay for anything. Do you know what I mean? So spending money on food is the only thing I can spend money on. And if I can eat well, like steaks and stuff, like they're quite expensive and they're very tasty. If I can do that, and so be it, and I will. But that's really, really good. Gonna demolish this meal. Probably having another one in, what time is it? It's 4 right now, literally on the dot. I'm thinking another meal at 6. And then that will put me a good amount of calories. So then before I go to bed, I've got plenty of time to get the rest of the calories in, alright? So, I'm gonna eat this real quick. I'm gonna stop talking. Because the more you talk, the longer you take to eat a meal, the harder it's gonna get. Then I'm ready for the next one, yeah? Let's go.